Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Today's video, we're going to be using Pelipper. I do not know how this is going to turn out, but we are running with the Hurricane Weather Ball Tailwind Protect set using Drizzle and Rocky Helmet. Now the EVs for this mon, and you might want to pause the video or kind of go back and forth to kind of write them down. We currently have 252 in HP, 76 in defense, 4 in special attack, 140 in special defense, and 36 speed with the bold nature. Now we're using this so that we could possibly stay on the field a little bit longer. So if we do run into rapid strike Urshifus, we'll be able to last for a bit. We'll be able to withstand attacks from Raging Bolt if it's, different Terra. We are currently Terra Ghost, which I don't know if that's the correct one, but it does stop us from being faked out. So if our Tailwind setter is going to be worried about that, we should obviously use that. But the main thing that we're using Pelipper for is to set up Rain, which is going to instantly give Urshifu that boost in damage, like straight right away. And we can also open up the doors for my man Archie. That way we can use him to come into the team too, which then obviously mine doesn't have the Electro Shot. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on now. So we'll grab that bad boy and we will go over. I don't know actually. We'll hold off on that because like all 4 of those have a immediate body press for obviously being teamed up with like Mouse Hold. So yeah, we'll leave that there. But the assault vest that matches up pretty well. So we're gonna keep on with that. But it gives us another option of using different mons that would take advantage of the rain. We can also use different mons on this side to maybe take advantage of the rain as well. Think Fluttermane gets Thunder Wave. That's something that we saw, which was dope. Yep, see, Thunder. So we do get access to this strong move. So while it's raining, instead of using Thunderbolt, we can use Thunder, which is double the, almost double the damage. It's like plus 20, and then it's 100% accurate because it's raining. So there's that. We can also put that onto Raging Bolt as well. Now the counter is that it's going to severely hinder Incineroar. Flare Blitz is going to do half damage, so which may or may not be the thing, but we could also take advantage of that as well by using other mons that could benefit from the rain. Like we could use Ogre Pond, put in it to water, but then we have Urshifu that takes care of that slot, so we're fine. But we can also use the Dawn if we want to, Thunderous if we want to. We can replace Incineroar to put in Tornadus and give him like a completely different item, like either the super effective item or the Wind Plate, Flying Plate realistically, or we could just completely go ham and go choice specs. I know Fluttermane has that, but we can give Fluttermane the booster energy and give him choice specs and have a doozy worth of Bleakwind Storms. I mean, like the options are endless and it's pretty insane of what we can actually do if it works, right? We're gonna be seeing that for the next week or so. Yeah, just a little over a week. So it's about 7-8 days. That's how much that we get to play with this team. So it's gonna be pretty neat. I can't wait. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so we got Tornadus, Urshifu, Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, Zapdos, and Landorus Therian. Let's go. So one thing that I forgot in the beginning, right? I didn't mention how many battles we're going to be doing today. We're going to do 6 to have us leveled up at 70, and then we'll go back to doing 5 for the rest of the season. We'll be more than over the 100 battles mark, which is dope. But we also lose out on coverage for Pelipper being very, very weak against thunder attacks. So Zapdos is not a good matchup for Pelipper, but everyone else seems to be okay-ish. I say ish because we're not really sure. We're gonna come in with, Tornadus is gonna have like a lot of problems for us actually. Let's do Pelipper or Urshifu so that we can take advantage of like the rain right away. Fluttermane And let's bring in Chien Pao. I'm kind of scared of Landorus Therian, and I need to be able to counter him. So my hope is that I'll be able to withstand just quite a bit. I don't think that we're gonna have anything to worry about. Chi Yu specifically, they don't have a weather setter. Tornadus could do it, don't get me wrong, but if they don't do Tailwind and get rid of the weather, I am going to just go through that team like it's nothing. Okay. When it goes off, lowering down the attack for Urshifu. Not really necessarily doing anything to Pelipper. But here comes the Drizzle. The Drizzle. What do I do here? I need to click Tailwind, but I don't know what Landorus Therian's carrying. I think it's Tailwind. Or not Tailwind, but Scarf. So that's Terra, Tailwind, and I'm gonna go straight into Surging Strikes into Landorus. Okay, they swap. That's good. Excellent. I'm okay with that. Zapdos. So now we have 100% Thunders to worry about. But do we? Do we positively have that to worry about? One, we're Terra Ghost, so we're not going to be taking like hardly any damage from Bleak Wind Storms, but I'm hoping that I could still do damage too. Yeah, there's the Sunny Day. That's half damage now for Urshifu. He gets hit with the Rocky Helmet. Okay, gotcha. Honestly, I'm okay with that because now we can do this. And I'm gonna protect. Well, do I need to protect? I do have Weather Ball. That might hurt Zapdos, and I will outspeed it. Yeah, let's hit it, and I will protect with Urshifu. Protect with that slot. And they activate Tailwind, so now it's just an even race. Thunderbolt. Not enough to knock out Pelipper. Out comes Weather Ball. Not able to knock out the Zapdos. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, we're gonna call back Pelipper. Kind of set the weather. I'm gonna try to knock out Tornadus now. Activate Photosynthesis, so we get the boost. Scary Face drops Urshifu's speed in half. Roost on the Zapdos. Now it's grounded. Okay. Alright, so we'll protect. I'm gonna outspeed both of them now. I raised my Fluttermane speed to 180, so I specifically now outspeed most of the genies that aren't scarfed, and I know these guys aren't. They're not scarfed at all. So I'm good. I'm absolutely swimming. I'm gonna make sure that they rue the day from switching the weather. Scary Face. It is gonna drop the speed now on the Fluttermane, which is unfortunate. Thunderbolt goes to the protect. Okay. Dazzling Gleam. That's enough to get the KO on the Tornadus. That one's gone. On both ends of the aisle. Okay. Brings out Chiyu. Swap. And Surgeon Strikes. Might not be a good idea, but I do have Chien Pao in the back, and I'm not going to be taking a whole lot of damage. Well, I could, right? I might be wrong on that because I'm Ghost with Pelipper. So we'll see what happens. Okay, Pelipper gets Drizzle on, so now the sun's gone. Snarl. Pelipper avoids it. Good boy. Oh, that's Spec. That's a Spec Chi. Okay. Thunderbolt. Oh, it just barely gets to KO. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. You want to know why? Guys? Because now their Tailwind's gone. And my guys are faster. Almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. And not only that, but now Chiyu can't do as much damage. So I can do the Dazzling Gleam. And kind of want to Sucker Punch. You know what? No, we'll go to Sacred Sword into Chiyu. Sacred Sword gets the one hit. So now it's just Landorus and Zapdos, but now I outspeed Zapdos. So, good luck. I love being speedy. But it was really cool for Tornadus to come on out and use Scary Face. I love that. It's probably a really good useful tool now. It wasn't when I first started playing with him and using Scary Face, because everyone had like darks, and even though that's still true to this day, I still like having the feeling that I could, you know, have an easier time dealing with them. They're gonna Terra. It's gonna be to the to the Landorus. Make some rock. So this is a rock slide set. A spinner, so he's not Scarfed. Probably Assault Vested. I guess it really doesn't matter. Got our first dub of the video. We're looking pretty good. So the added speed bonus that I did for Fluttermane has proven to be a godsend. Fluttermane's speed now is 180. So we went from 170 to 180. And we also made it have something else too. There was something else that we added to Fluttermane. Give me a second. Yes. So we kept the majority of the HP there. So it's 188. We have 4 in defense, 4 in special defense, 116 in special attack, and 196 in speed. We swapped the nature to modest. That way we have a little bit more to working with us. So it's 187 for special attack and 180 for speed. That way we're still outspeeding the Dawns with the Tatsugiri combo. We outspeed the most, if not all, the basic Urshifus out there without using Scarf. We also outspeed the Genies outside of Tailwinds, and in Tailwind I still outspeed them. Prankster still gets them through, but they're not hitting me for anything. And same thing with Chien Pao. So with the added speed, we're now doing a significant amount of damage. Let's move on. Okay, so we got Cinderace, Dragonite, Water Ogerpon, Walking Wake, Sylveon, and Golden Go. Interesting. In this particular case, we do have to worry about Ogerpon. So I think what I want to do, Cinderace is something I have to worry about because of Court Change. And what that means is that if I use an ability like Tailwind that only affects my side of the field, you can use Court Change and steal it from me. So that's a thing. They don't have anyone that has Fake Out. And they definitely don't have anyone that like takes away priority. I think Tian Pao and Fluttermane's gonna be like a good opener. Actually, let's do Pelipper, and the most of them are special attackers. No, it's 3-3, 3 and 3. That's who we'll bring in. It's probably bad to bring in Urshifu, but if I can use some finagling, I should be able to get like a lot of good hits without using or giving Water Ogerpon a way to heal. Sylveon comes out, as well as Walking Wake, versus Pelipper and Urshifu. Photosynthesis activates for the booster energy, and it's special attack. Okay. So let's go ahead and activate Tailwind, and I'm gonna protect turn 1 on Urshifu. So I think one of them's gonna swap out to like Ogerpon. They're probably not gonna want to bring it out though right away, just because of the fact that if they do, I'm gonna take advantage of using Hurricane. Tailwind. What is Sylveon doing? Trick Room? Oh, Hyper Voice. Okay. Let's Hurricane there, and I'm gonna Terra Water. Actually, let's U-turn off the Walking Wake so I can get someone else out. I think that's the best combo. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, we'll bring out Incineroar. This Hyper Voice is going to do a little bit of damage, but not enough. But I'm also going to lower down the damage from Ogerpon. Oh. Kane. That's a bulk Pokemon. Holy cow. We're going to Hurricane over Ogerpon, and I'm going to fake out the Sylveon. I think Sylveon Spect? It might be. I'm not sure. But I am going to fake out that Pokemon if they don't swap it out. And I am hopefully going to knock out this Ogerpon. Hopefully, being the keyword. I have Tailwind up, so I'm going to be doing a ton of damage. God, I love that they brought this music back. This was like the best in Sword and Shield. The fighting water types. Let's go. Psychic Shield, totally fine. Oh, they double protected, so it's not Spect. It's not Assault Vested. It's just a bulky Sylveon. Holy cow. Holy yeah. So what item do you have? Rains for 2 turns. I have Tailwind for 1 turn. But I think I should be able to get what I need done. Withdrew Ogerpon, that's totally fine. Bring out Walking Wake. Arcane. Knock off on the Sylveon. Not very effective. Citrus Berry. Voice. The Pelipper goes down. And Tailwind's gone. Bring out Chien Pao. Terra Chien Pao. And I'm gonna sucker punch. Nope, not sucker punch. Yes, I'm weak against fairy. That's right. Sucker punch the walking wake. Let's see if we can get this Pokemon out. Still raining, so we're not going to be doing a ton. We're gonna hit walking wake. We're gonna double into that slot. Okay, so what's gonna be our best cause? Sucker punch. Oh, you just get knocked out. That's dope. Love that for me. Love that for me. Knock off again, which isn't gonna do a whole lot. Voice. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, rain stopped. So now it should be Ogerpon's turn. And the rain stopped too. Let's sucker punch the Ogerpon because I believe it's going to attack, and I'm going to Flare Blitz the Sylveon. Now, if it does follow me, they made a great read, but I still outspeed Sylveon. Yep, so Sucker Punch is going to fail. Flare Blitz is going to hit Ogerpon, which may knock it out. It's neutral. Yep, it does go down. But I am going to lose 2 Pokemon here, I think. Incineroar might live, and if he does, it's awesome. He does, good. Chien-Pao doesn't, which is unfortunate. Maybe a Protect would have been best there, but I needed to make sure that I could possibly do something. Now I'll go ahead and bring out Urshi. Come on out, Urshifu. Sylveon's the slowest thing on the field. And there's Golden Go. Okay, so let's line up with the Terra Balloon. That's dope. We're going to go right into that slot, and I'm going to Flare Blitz into Sylveon. I think that's the best action that I have. We're going to Terra for the Golden Go. Make it normal. What? Normal? Okay. Help. Oh no, you did the same thing I did. You can't do helping hand. Yeah, I've done that. I've made that mistake. Golden Go lives. That's good. And revolts. Oof. Oh, I barely live. Let's go. Barely. Flare Blitz. Right into the Sylveon. Can't believe they made the same mistake I did. That's dope. And Incineroar just barely lives. Let's go. Yeah. Let's just knock off whatever. Yeah, because like at that range, they knocked out Urshifu. I still knocked out Sylveon, but I would still had. Well, let me rephrase this. If they knocked out Urshifu, they would have won. Since they didn't, they had to pick which one to choose. And because I still had 2 Mons at the end, yeah. But Sylveon, man, so bulky. It was standing attacks and Jesus. Oh boy. Gotta say, Pelipper pulling a ton of weight right now. Just saying that 100% pulling a ton of weight right now. We're gonna move on. Okay, so ooh, dope. Okay, so Pelipper, Archelodon, Fluttermane, Amoonguss, Landorus, and Urshifu. This is gonna be very, very interesting. I don't have anyone with Earth Power to really do a lot of damage to our Celadon. Don't even think anyone on my squad is gonna be able to knock it out. So I think Steel type's resistant to Dragon, I think. So it's gonna be very, very interesting. But with my builds, I should be fine to do with whatever I want for the most part, right? I think we'll bring in Chien Pao and Fluttermane. We'll have Pelipper and Urshifu in the back, and then we'll use this opening. Fluttermane is going to be faster. Again, I am faster than the genies, unless they're scarfed, and not a lot of people use, you know, Landorus, Garped. It's usually Sheer Force, Life Orb, so I will outspeed them. Rapid Strike in our Celadon. Cool. Ooh, Sacred Sword goes into that slot very, very nicely. Let's go. So let's do that. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna Terra Fairy and just put a lot of pressure on both of these mons immediately. I do not know if that's Scarf Urshifu. If it is, they got it. But I do not have like a Sunsetter that can just negate all that damage. It is Scarfed. So that's good to know. Okay. Hit 2 times. Sacred Sword. Ooh. Stamina boost. Slam. Not enough to get the KO. Comes Urshifu. Swap to Pelipper, and I'm gonna go ahead and close combat our Celadon. Let's get him off the field. He's gonna be a problem with that body press and heavy slam. Now you can get away with both of those. They are physical damaging moves, but they don't directly tie into your physical attack. So it's dope to have them as an option. Okay, they retreated Urshifu to bring out Landorus. Okay. Come on out, Pelipper. Set up the rain for me, please. Ooh, you did a double switch. Gotcha. Send out... Ooh, their 4th Pokemon. Oh, Pelipper. Close combat is not going to be as effective. We're going to go ahead and do Tailwind, and I'm going to protect. I don't know what they're planning on doing. Retreating the Landorus. Okay, so there was just an immediate switch in for protection. Not bad. Our Celadon comes back. I want to protect so no Hurricane's gonna hurt me. Nope. The bad thing is now I have Tailwind up and I have free reign to go after anyone on that team that I want to. So I hit Pelipper, and I'm gonna go straight into is this gonna do enough? Could it do enough? You know what? In the event that it's not, I'm gonna close combat. Close combat. Hopefully the confusion goes off of the Pelipper and knocks it out for me. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's go. The switch-in kind of messed it up, I believe. Now it should be Urshifu and Landorus, and both of them are outsped, actually. Currently. Now Aqua Jet can still come out of the Urshifu, but it's not gonna beat me anyway. A Hurricane on there, and Surge Strikes on the Landorus. Because now I outspeed the Choice Scarf. So what's your plan? Apchi and Pau still in the back. He's chilling. Terra. Probably to Urshifu. Nope, it's Landorus. Here comes the poison. It's gonna take less damage, but I think I still KO it with poison. I think. Critical strikes. Oh yeah, he's done for. In the rain without Terra, he's just done so. And Urshifu might follow behind him. Just might. Come on, fainted. Nope. Close combat. Okay. Still outspeeds Pelipper with the Scarf. I'm not going to adjust the speeds for that because this Pokemon's bulky, and I love that. And that is a win for us. Whew. Let's go. We can survive 1 to 2 hits from most of the competitors, and we even went against a Zapdos, who unfortunately was not able to deal with Pelipper at the time. Thank God Terra into Ghost saved him from being hit. Maybe another Terra option, but I'm gonna ignore takeouts. Pretty dope. Just gonna say that. Let's move on. Okay. So we have Articuno, Alolan Ninetales, Landorus, Raging Bolt, Regirock, and Reggie-I. Interesting. I don't know who they're gonna pick, to be honest. Kind of want to go in with like the open that we had last time with the Fluttermane, Qianpao, and have like the Pelipper and someone else come into the back. But if I do that, I leave myself open to land for Raging Bolt. But I would be able to take down the Reggies, I think. I think Regirock. I don't know about Eyes, but yeah. Because I don't want to bring in Urshifu. I think Raging Bolt would be able to ignore any rock damage or anything like that. I just need to take out the Ice Pokemon because I believe Alolan Ninetales is going to come out. And if that's the case, I really, really, really need to deal with them first. Okay. Raging Bolt and Regice. Okay. Sword of Ruin. We have Ice Spinner as well as Sacred Sword. That's going to be able to do a lot. I think Sacred Sword into Regice. Should I? You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put a lot of pressure on them immediately. Now, if they Terra, then it's not going to do as much damage. But if they don't and save it for the people in the back, then they are able to survive quite a bit. No switch-ins. Here comes their Terra. It's probably going to Raging Bolt. Yep. And it's electric. Okay. So this is an offensive build. Most likely Calm Mind and Leftovers. Sacred Sword. Into the Regice. Dazzling Gleam. Down goes Regice. Wait, what? How did I not knock out Regice? Wait, What? How did I not knock him out? That was a lot of damage. It's not like he resists it. No, that... Never mind. I'm an idiot. That makes sense. So Regice has a lot of special defense. So obviously that would make a lot of sense. With its Ice Body ability, it's going to heal up quite a bit. We're going to bring in Pelipper though, because we're going to ignore all of that crap. Like right now. Not like right now, but like right now. Scene 3. I'm about to see the 4th one. I think I should get Tailwind up. Yes, because I'm locked into Dazzling Gleam, and this is going to hurt both of them. So Regice's base special defense is like 200, which is why he was able to survive. I think Regirock's special, like his gimmick, I think is full physical attack. So probably why he's on the roster. They probably did what I thought about doing, which was to add like the highest attacking people like that's in the game in a particular stat, and then go from there. So they retreated Ninetales, bring out Raging Bolt. This is terrible. We also withdrew Raging Ice to bring in, I can't read that, Landorus. Okay. Out comes Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't get the double KO, but I do outspeed the Reggie, or the Landorus, so it doesn't really bother me too much, especially after this. Yeah, like I don't care if you bring out Alolan Ninetales now, I'm gonna completely decimate whoever you bring out next turn. Ninetales. Yep. That's fine. They have no idea what they've just done, by the way. No idea. I'm going to go through this team. Absolutely. One of them's going to switch to Reggie Ice, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Landorus protects. Good call. Here comes Aurora Veil. But only after the Dazzling Gleam. Ooh. Weather Ball. Are you using Trick Room? Oh, Orville. Okay. I was just like, no. I always get scared when Pokemon move slower than me. It's like, no, Trick Room, are you serious? Landorus already protected, so he is done for. This is the double KO right here. Did we just get our 4th win in a row? We went from like 2 videos where it's like 1 and 5 and 2 and 4, and we're currently gonna be 4 and what? 4 and 0 so far. I used 1 different Pokemon and changed the EV stats for another, and I've completely like changed. Oh man, this is great. I'm locked in, so I can't do anything more than Dazzling Gleam. Battle's canceled. Oh man, Pelipper is just easily able to get out or around Ogerpon now. It's not even funny. I literally shut off Fire Ogerpon and I can cripple Water Ogerpon. I can't do anything to Rock, but if I'm able to stand there for a minute and get Tailwind off, I don't think having a Rock Ogerpon is really going to do anything. But I have like Pokemon in the back that can deal with them too. So it's really, really interesting. I'm loving the change so far. Let's move on. Okay, so we got Urshifu, Burgerath, Indity, Smeargle, Hatterini, and Torkoal. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of want to bring in, you know what? Let's bring in Chien Pao and Fluttermane and have Urshifu and Pelipper in the back. we're going to do that because I don't know what Smeargle's going to do. He's not going to be the fastest guy, but he can definitely learn Tailwind. At least I think so. I mean, he better. He's the guy that uses Sketch. He absolutely should be able to use Tailwind. I'm going to check that real quick. If it doesn't, that's like a ding to his kit, I feel. Because he should be able to use, yeah, Sketch. That's all he gets is Sketch. He can absolutely get Tailwind. There's no, although it doesn't list like limitations that what he can and cannot learn. I know you can't learn Dark Void, but that doesn't really mean anything. That absolutely doesn't mean anything. What it means is that they have a really, really hard time dealing with him. I know I do. I don't particularly like Smeargle that much. He's kind of hard to deal with. One move he has is Sketch. Like, oh yeah, here, let me just steal someone else's thing. You can easily just tag team on a friend and go like, hey, give me your moves or anything like that. It's so funny. The Thief of Pokemon. Okay. Indity Hatterini. Okay. So Psychic Search goes off, but it's not going to be staying very long. I'm going to go ahead and Ice Spinner, and I'm going to target the Indity, or the Hatterini, but I'm going to get redirected to do something else. But I'm going to Terra, and I'm just going to go ahead and just go straight for the Dazzling Gleam, because one of these Pokemon are going to activate their Trick Room, which is going to be very, very detrimental. But I do have Pokemon that are incredibly slow in the back. Not Urshifu, but Pelipper is incredibly slow. So if they have Torkoal in the back, I switch over and make the weather different. So there's the Follow Me that we were seeing. Here's the Ice Spinner, which is going to take away priority for them. And it's going to do a decent amount of damage. Rocky Helmet, that stinks. Hate that move. But priority disappears. Fanning Force also won't do a whole lot of damage, but here comes the Dazzling Gleam. And it's almost enough for the double KO, but it's not. If that was like a helping hand, maybe... If I had Torkoal set that up, maybe it would have been a double KO, but it's not going to. But that's okay, because we have access to priority, and they don't. That's something that like everyone needs to know now, because we get access to priorities, which is totally fine with this roster. You can bring out Torkoal. You activated Trick Room, so someone the well trained. I can't read that. It is Urshifu. Single Strike. I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Hatterini, and I'm locked into Dazzling Gleam. I'm okay with not going. Hatterini goes down. Let's get some of these Pokemon out, because I don't want to just nervously switch. Wicked Blow into the Flutter Mane. Does get the KO. I'm okay with that, though. I'm absolutely okay with that. Who's your fourth? I can't. Okay, it's Torkoal. They're gonna get their ability. I'm not. Oh, they get theirs first? Oh, it's reversed. Oh, that's right. Okay. Never mind. We're gonna Sucker Punch, and I'm gonna Hurricane. Yeah, Sucker Punch and Hurricane. In case of that sashed. It's not gonna be very damaging, but it's going to do something. Weather Ball. Okay. Interesting. Super interesting. Here, have a Hurricane. That's a one hit. Oh, that's a crit too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Baby boy. Torkoal, I'm so sorry. I am absolutely sorry. I love you, Torkoal, but I didn't do this to you. Oh my Lanta. That was the worst slobber knocker I've ever seen. Oh, Jesus. Good matchup for sure. Me taking away the priority though, or at least the priority from Entity made it so much easier for me to get in and out. And then it sets up everyone else to be able to do major success. Because when you use Entity, it's kind of hard to ignore. It puts a huge target on Entity's back. And you're pretty much saying, hey, take out this Pokemon first, or I'm going to mess up the rest of the thing. But Trick Room also says that too. But once priority is open, got nothing. I think Farigiraf might have been a better choice, just because like I can't use priority regardless, which means I'd have to focus down on Farigiraf first. So you might have been able to get a little bit more moves on me, but that's just my opinion. Let's move on. So we got Landorus I, Fluttermane, Indeedee, Urshifu, Tornadus, and Iron Crown. We did really, really well the last time with Chien Pao and Fluttermane because we have to worry about Indeedee. I don't know if that's a Trick Room Indeedee or just a Psychic Surge stopping priority Indeedee. And with that being said, I think walking in with Core 4 is going to be awesome because it's going to be really, really hard for them to counter this. And I'm all for it. Absolutely all for it. I don't think it's going to be a Trick Room. They could go Trick Room. Iron Crown wouldn't benefit. It's probably booster energy, but it wouldn't benefit so much in Trick Room. So Fluttermane and Tornadus. Lower the defenses of all the Pokemon around. Question is, should I Terra the Fluttermane or should I Terra Chien Pao? Let's Sucker Punch. And Dazzling Gleam. I think that's what I'll go with. I'm going to Sucker Punch the Fluttermane on their side and Dazzling Gleam because I don't think they're going to have anything to worry about. But I will have to worry about Tailwind. So this Fluttermane's unfortunately going to be able to attack first if it went for an attacking move. We're also going to Terra. What did you select? Tornadus. Okay. Terra Steel. Okay. So it's going to resist everything. Or at least Fluttermane's attack, which is totally fine. The target wasn't Tornadus, it was Fluttermane, which is going to go down the first hit. Holy shnikes. So now this is single target Dazzling Gleam, which is going to do like nothing. But there's the Tailwind. Single target, pop. Half? Oh, a little more than half. That's like 53%. Out comes Landorus. So I'm going to swap to Pelipper, but I'm going to go right into that Landorus with the Icy Spinner. Create the Drizzle, which is going to make Bleakwind Storms 100. Oh, so, as well as Sandsear. That's unfortunate. I didn't want to do that, but that's okay. It's absolutely okay. Is it okay now? Oh, I might have messed myself up. Oh, I might have messed myself up good. Let's give it a try. Tailwind. Taunt on the Pelipper. Nope, never mind. No Tailwinds. Ledge Bomb. Fluttermane barely lives. Let's go. Here, have a Dazzling Gleam for your trouble. That's almost a one-hit KO. Can't use Tailwind after taunt. Can't even protect now. Becomes Single Striker Urshifu. Oh, how long does they have Tailwind? One more turn. Hurricane the Urshifu. He's probably going to Sucker Punch me. But I'm going to swap to Urshifu now, just so that I can withstand the damage. Fancier Storm. Will not affect the Pelipper. Will hit the Urshifu. He barely lives. Let's go. No burn. Wicked Flow. Right into Pelipper, which is totally fine. He was also hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Their Tailwind's gone. Surgeon Strikes. Dazzling Gleam. They have to pick one now. I think I've got this. They can't. His Urshifu doesn't outspeed me. Sucker Punch. Okay. Oh no, they've got it. Duh. Never mind. Never mind. I was dumb. Wait. You've... Oh, you're 181. I mean, you have to be. Have to be. Absolutely have to be. Our first loss. We went 5-1. That's dope. We did extremely well. I don't want to see what Landorus is. Give me a second. He didn't do as much damage, so they probably sacrificed a little bit. Oh no, he's 168. Yeah, it's 168 with Timid. If it's Modest, it's 153. So it was a Timid set, which is why Fluttermane is 180 and not 163 anymore, or 170, because I need to be able to outspeed like some key figures. And yeah, that was it. I was not expecting the 168 speed though. If I would have known that, it would have been different. But I'm okay with that because that was an insane fight that literally went down to the wire. I think the switch in from Pelipper though was like the worst option. But at the same time, I think it was like the best option that I had. I was really hoping to get some sort of KO, but I just wasn't able to pull it out, which is unfortunate because I was really hoping I could do a little bit more damage with Chien Pao, but unfortunately I just couldn't. So it is what it is. We'll reflect on that and go from there. Move on. And with that, Pokefans, it's going to be the end of today's video. We are ending today's rank at 5,677 with 70 battles in, with 36 wins and 34 losses. We literally went 5-1, almost 6-0, and I'm kind of here for it. To be honest, I think that was incredible how we were able to get from what, upper 12k to now mid 5k. That's dope. Love that for us. And the addition to Pelipper seems to have worked incredibly well. Did we not use Raging Bolt and Incineroar a lot? Absolutely not. But that doesn't mean that we don't have them as an option to do with other Pokemon in the future. Like, we do have options for Rillaboom now, because we do have an additional Pokemon that can deal with Rillaboom, and we can also deal with other Raging Bolts, or at least Urshifus, that are out there currently on the field. And we can also deal with Ogerpons, which thankfully our Pelipper can deal with, which is awesome. I love that for us. And because of everything that I just said, we're gonna have to go out with the outro right now. So as unfortunate as it is, we're going to end today's video with a win streak. Love that. So please do me a favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below of what you guys thought of today's matches. And because I reply to any and all comments that you guys leave behind, please keep them coming. I love that I woke up with a lot of comments today. So thank you. It's the best way that you and I can talk to each other outside of using social media like Twitter or Discord, which are both in the description underneath the massive thing that I'm going to shorten. Because you don't need to read like a whole page of what Pokemon VGC is. If you are a new viewer, please take a seat. My name is Matt, and I will be your VGC competitor Pokemon tuber that I'm hoping you enjoy the content for. I don't always make the best plays, and I always make mistakes, which is primarily why I do this for. I'm a new competitive VGC player, and I do this to teach myself and hopefully teach you guys something as well. And I also build on the Discord that's in the description with them over there, and we trade sets, we share knowledge and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that it's going to be like a really good base for any newcomers that want to come in and learn. And a lot of people like to have like Patreon stuff to do Discord servers and stuff. No, this one's free. You can come in and you can share your sets, ask for knowledge, or just have people try out your Pokemon with rental codes, and that is available in there as well. I actually shared this team in there. It's not updated yet, but it will be shortly because we made a major change with 2 of the Mons, not just like the 1 or anything like that. So there's that. If you're a returning viewer of mine, please do me a favor by hitting the subscribe button. Everything that I listed here today should have lit up somehow because YouTube has this thing that lights up. I know it's not on the Mac, but I don't know if it does for the PC. Send me screenshots if it lights up for you because that'd be dope. But if you hit the subscribe button, it helps us get to our goal of 500 subs by the end of the month. And we're trying to do that so that we can get into a milestone that gets us one step closer to a YouTube plaque. And that's where I would like to go. And because I want one, I really do. I mention it like almost at the end of every episode, but like I'm just excited. I want one. But I'm also having a lot of fun playing Pokemon VGC. So hit the notification bell over on the right to be notified when I upload next. I will be uploading every single day for the rest of the month, and we will be switching back to 5 matches. But if you guys like 6, please let me know down in the comments. And I'm going to be playing a lot because it sounds like my buddy JT and I are getting back into Pokemon VGC. Like we were supposed to be on our off season, but it looks like we're going to be coming back before Worlds. We're actually preparing for 2025, which is going to have the restricted format or like Regulation G. So we're going to have a lot of fun in that era. So I'm hoping you'll join us as we slowly go through this journey that we've embarked on. And yeah, so there's that. I've got nothing else to say. So until tomorrow or the next video, tomorrow, most likely, I'll see you then. Have a great day. Keep hydrated. I know my mouth is getting dry. Keep hydrated, have fun, stay positive, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.